You look great. I can see you. Look at you.
How delayed was that kiss?
Woo!
I'm going to do it
I
again.
see.
Refresh
I
your.
see. I see. I see your dog in the background.
Which one?
Right over your right shoulder.
That is, oh, that's Two Cow, and Scooby will be around here in a little bit, and as soon as Maya and them get here, I'm sure they're gonna get there. Okay, refresh your page. All right, everybody's coming back. Hopefully this fixes it, or
I see
maybe
you. Yep, I see you perfectly. You are
perfectly.
not seizing up. Yep.
Good.
Everybody needs to refresh their page.
Everybody
So,
refresh your page. Everybody refresh your page, which I guess they had to in order to come back in. I guess you think.
yep.
All right.
No, they could still. They could get in there if you refresh. If they just go up to the link
Oh yeah.
and click on it again and
Yeah.
enter it, it'll
See,
work.
it's a good thing we have an internet expert on here. Wearing my pink especially for you today, Jen. You like the pink?
Yes, look at you.
Like the pink, and we've got some people.
Pink and black is good.
The pink and black
is good.
attack in honor of Brett the Hen.
We're good to go here.
Yeah, and I hear you perfectly. Others had said they heard you perfectly. And I can't turn Jeannie up, but I can turn her on. I've done it before. So. I guess you did, didn't you? So what do you got going on down in Nashville? How you live there, right?
Gosh, yeah, I go back and forth from Los Angeles to Nashville to LA, but haven't been doing that much, obviously. But I got to tell you, about 17 making some homemade soaps, these handcrafted soaps.
Right.
And you know what? It was a hobby, just a little hobby. And then these last 2 months, oh my God, I've been making soaps almost every other day.
Right.
And selling them, and they are handcrafted.
Yeah.
No preservatives,
Damn.
just the oils. Need to make soap is lye, which is sodium hydroxide, and a little distilled water, some essential oil, and boom, you've got a soap.
Damn.
And they have been taking off, and I'm psyched about it just because, like I said, it was a little hobby.
Yeah.
And now it's been my little part-time.
What the
and
hell?
So
what the hell made you start making your own soap?
I know, right?
There's not enough soap on the market. Well, you know what? Chris and Maya are right now. They're buying. They're using some of the money we've raised so far to buy sterno logs. We found out that Tent City, one of the tent cities around here, is in desperate because it's going to be cold for like 7 nights in a row here.
No.
I mean, this Derby week was supposed to be this week. We have a night they're calling for snow flurries this late in May. Last time it snowed in May 1990, and it snowed on Derby Day. It wasn't a lot, but it was cold. And so we're not going to have anything quite that cold during the day. We're going to be in the 50s and 60s during the day, but man, so Chris and Maya are out taking some of the money we've raised so far and buying sterno logs, and the other request for these centers that are needing help is soap and bathing products and razors. So they're out. They've got my PayPal card right now going out and buying that, and so they're going to be back here in a little bit. And yeah, Jeannie just posted they're going to get you a link on. You guys
No, a link to donate for you.
Oh yeah, well to donate here you just go to the Facebook page. You go to my Facebook page, and near the top of it you'll see a place to donate on Facebook. Now they do take 2.6% as a fee on that, but if you want to and you have a PayPal account, you can donate to Kenny Bolin at msn.com. Most of you have that have ever ordered merchandise from me. Kenny Bolin at msn.com. And I'll type it in here in just a little bit, but I type so damn slow. Kenny Bolin at msn.com is the PayPal, and if you donate as a friend, make sure to type in that it is a donation for the homeless, and do it as a friend, and they get every dime. There's no fees, no nothing.
That's great.
Something from me the other day, and they charged me like $9 in fees. No, it was $12.
Oh,
It was $12.
You gotta send his family and friends.
Send his family and friends. Very good. And oh God, this is damn much clearer this way, Hollywood. You should. Can you cancel?
Okay.
Can you cancel that appointment you got today and just hang out with me for the hour?
I wish. I've got 2 appointments. I got to get to the bank.
What do I got? What do I got to do to make an appointment with you? How do I book that?
Well, I'm right now with you. I'm with you.
Well, you are, but I want to come to Nashville to book an appointment with you. You know, like when
after this.
when your man's out of town. That's when I want to come down.
Are we going to wait till 2021 or 22?
I guess
Fuck.
everybody's on slowdown. We'll both be a little bit older by then, but all my fans are raving about how good you still look. There you go. Steve Kane took care of
Oh,
it for me. There's people that type better than I can, and so
thank you, Steve.
thank you for that, Steve. Steve, he's my bad news guy. Anytime anyone dies in the wrestling business, Steve Kane is on my landline. And he gives me the. He'll call me when I die. He's gonna be shocked I won't answer.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Kenny, I got some bad news for you. You're dead. What? I didn't know.
Your
But
cell phone be going off in your casket.
well, I'm taking it with me. I'm taking it with
Yes.
me. The let's see. Now you keep me posted on your time, hun. You know when you got to get
Yeah,
to the
I
bank.
will. I will.
And
Let's keep chatting. I'll link up there as well.
absolutely,
But
yeah,
I
yeah. I'm
also
anxious to see you
donated.
sell
I
some
also
soap.
donated.
Oh,
I also donated, and
well,
I hope
thank you so.
everybody else donates
As a matter of
to
fact, I saw your
your good
donation.
cause.
Thank you very much. Did you sell your car to make that donation? Holy shit!
Hey, I finally paid it off. It's been, you know how you have those loans that take a little time?
Yeah,
Well, I
I
finally
got you.
paid. Can you believe it? I paid it
You
off.
know, darling, I have not had a car payment since 1992. I
I'm
bought.
never having one ever again.
Ah, God.
Ever.
You know what?
No
There was some
way.
financial advice to be on. He had a national syndicated show. If I heard his name, I would know it. But
Right.
he always said that anybody that pays more than $3,000 for a car is an idiot. You know, he said because he
Right.
says they just fall apart and there are always problems and you're just throwing your money away. And I took his advice. But
Right.
Paul Miller Ford gave me free cars for like 10 years for being a sponsor on our show.
Oh, sweet.
So thanks to them, I didn't have any car payments for a long time. And then once I went away from OVW and I didn't have their deal anymore. Every car I've bought, my Lincolns, my Cadillac, every single car I bought was $29.99 or less. I took his advice. Well, he has since bumped it up to $5,000. I guess, just can't car for $3,000 anymore.
Inflation.
Inflation, and well, I heard this back in the year, God, 90. It was 97. So yeah,
Right.
I guess you got to bump it up a little bit since 97. But I've been living by his 97 rules. Dave Ramsey, that's the guy. I knew somebody would know who I was talking. Dave Ramsey's a smart guy, and
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what his party affiliation is. I don't know what he is politically, but he's got some good advice, and I've listened to him. I haven't heard him in a long time. Let's see. Keith Richards has been dead for 20 years. No one has bothered to tell. Yeah, did you know that, Jeannie?
What? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Steve Kane said Keith Richards has been the Rolling Stones. He's been dead for 20 years, and no one's bothered to tell him.
That's pretty funny.
Either that, or he is the first
Him
ever.
and Charlie. Him and Charlie Watts.
Yeah, well, and let's throw Mick in there too if you want. But
Yeah.
you know what? I can't bitch at him. That son of a bitch can still pop and move, and I can't do any of that stuff. So unbelievable. But no, I'm about your soaps.
Thank
Do they
you.
just? And oh my God, I got Josephine Alexander in here. Josephine did my original. She did her version of Cake by the Ocean for me. And to my knowledge, she's never watched my show before. I think
Right.
she just had her 19th birthday recently. Beautiful young girl. She is. I think she lives, and she's going to correct me. Said she lives in Malaysia, but I could be wrong. I know that I really worried about her when we had some earthquakes and things over there and typhoons. I mean, you name it, man.
Yes.
They got hit with
I
one disaster.
remember.
And Josephine is one of the sweetest and most beautiful people I've ever known. To my knowledge, she's never watched my show on Facebook before. And here she is in here today, the day of the fundraiser, and I'm just thrilled to see her.
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
and honey, you got to look her up. Jeannie, I want you to go on YouTube, Josephine Alexandria, and she is one of the most amazing, talented artists I've ever seen. Not to mention beautiful, but there's not an instrument she can't play. And she
Wow.
gave me the rights to use her version of Cake by the Ocean as my opening theme. And we haven't really been doing opening themes in quite some time. But when I do, I'm bringing hers back, as
Got
long as you
to.
don't mind me still using it. And we keep up with each other on Instagram. And I don't mean to take up your time bragging about Josephine, but she's never been in here. Just God,
So,
you
well,
ever?
we have to give her
Oh,
a shout out, of course.
absolutely. And I want everybody in here, if you want to see a talented musician, oh my God, there's nothing she can't play, there's nothing she can't do. I don't know if she'll comment in here or not. Sometimes my people come in here a little bit shy. And Tim Johns is plugging your soaps on here for you, Gene.
Oh,
And
good.
but
Thank you.
man, but Jeannie, you're going to be blown away. watch her version of Cake by the Ocean. She's an amazing piano player, guitar player, drummer. There's not an instrument the girl can't play. And everybody I've shown her to, everybody I've shown her to is like, what? And I've been watching her since she was, I guess, 15 or 16 years old. And now she just had her 19th birthday. And what an amazing talent. I would have plugged her for if I'd ever seen her in here before. But here she is. And guys, check her out. Josephine Alexandria. And Jeanne, I want you to write me back and tell me what you think about her when you see her and watch her version. And what she does, she plays all the instruments. And there's a different camera recording it. Like she'll do the drums, the piano, the synthesizer, guitar, 3 or 4 different guitars. And she records herself playing them all. Have you seen people do that?
A couple. There was a guy named, what was it, Chris Whitley. Anybody know Chris Whitley?
I've heard the name. I've heard the name.
Yeah.
But
kind of a blues.
Yeah.
Blues
Okay. Well, there's a few people that do it, but I've never seen anybody do it as good and consistently as Josephine. She's always posting new material. And I hope she hears me bragging about her because she is an amazing talent. Amazing talent. I love her to death. So the soaps, can you give any prices or anything, or would you prefer everybody just go to your website?
So the pages, it's an Etsy site that I use, and it's just Hollywood Botanica. Botanica with a K, so it's Hollywood, and it's Botanika. That's Etsy, and then you know what? They can go to JeanneBasone.com.
Yeah, I saw that
there.
My
first and last
name.
name.
Saw that.
That's easy. JeanneBasone.com, and if you hit the shop link, there's stuff there. But I'm honest with you, I sold out of everything.
Oh my God.
So I've got 8 soaps ready to go. But
yeah.
what you do once you make the soaps, Kenny, they have to cure. And these are curing for like that. One will be ready on Friday tomorrow. Another 1 or 2 or 3 will be ready next week, and then so on and so forth.
Wow.
But you have to, once you make them, they need to sit. They've got to sit for like 3 weeks, and that is only so that the water evaporates for a harder bar.
Gotcha. Well, if there's anything I know from Jeanne Basone, it's got a hardener. It ain't no damn good.
You're funny.
Are there children listening to this show today? Well, you better go
away.
Go to school. Oh, wait a minute. They can't go. No, they're not. There ain't nobody around here in school.
Some kids are going to school somewhere.
Well, maybe somewhere, but not in the South Kentucky and nowhere on the east side of the country that I know if anyone's going to school. Maya's taking online classes at Bellarmine. And she said that's the hardest thing she's ever done in her life. She said that non-classroom atmosphere is just unreal. And I got a new friend that's been following me on here named Brittany Rose. She's going through some issues with her grandma right now, so a little shout out to Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
Yeah, she's taking care of her grandma, and she also is only 19 years old. Knows so much about wrestling. She loves the old TNA shows and the old W shows, and she knew more about me than I was comfortable with at 19 years of age. When did you start watching me? When you were 2? And it looks like Chris and Maya are getting ready to walk in the door here, so the dogs will be going nuts. And but yeah, man, it is just amazing. Some of the people were.
There they go.
Yeah. Oh, you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. I hope they can get in here. I hope Christopher's got a key, or elsewise I got to get up and show everybody how fat I still am, even though I've lost 250 pounds.
That is wonderful. Congratulations.
Well, I did it for you when you were doing my show. You said, Kenny, I ain't going to date you until you lose 250 pounds. So I lost 255 just in case. I had to make sure.
Well, you look amazing, and you know what? That's just so healthy.
Well, you know what?
I mean?
It's so,
how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. Other than Maya, there's my attorney just walked in. Oh my God, they don't like her at all, do they? Really? They don't.
Well, I'm sorry that I missed so much of the show. We were having a bit of a technical issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it been so far?
Well, the cell phone idea. Yeah, the cell phone idea is not going to work so well. Hello, Brittany. How you doing?
So we're speaking to whom again?
This is Hollywood from Hollywood from the gorgeous lady playing. What years was that?
Hollywood was the name. Okay.
Hollywood was her character name, and that's
okay.
what she goes by on Twitter. And Jeanne Basone's her real name. She lives in Nashville.
Oh, how nice.
And dates a country music star. I said, when can I come down there and see you when your man's out of town? She says, you want to come see me in 2021? He's going to be around a while. So me and Jeanne got to put off our date a little bit.
I'm going to check out your. I'm glad you posted your link on here.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. I love soaps.
She does.
I'm like obsessed with soaps.
Me too.
Yeah, they
That's
just
my
went out.
passion.
Natural, handcrafted too.
Yeah,
Very
makes
nice.
her own. Oh, so they're looking at the site there. I see that. Fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie, like there, you know, for a long time I thought soap was soap, and then I tried real soap. He's an idiot. He uses Ajax. Don't listen to him.
I've washed my hair with Ajax, and they just die. My mother taught me that. She says once every 3 months you need to use dish detergent on your hair to strip out all the oils and.
This was when they were eating government cheese,
well,
which is nothing but oil.
You don't know your
Exactly.
government cheese. Government cheese is the best shit ever made, and I would beat up a homeless guy today if he had government cheese. Hell yeah! Oh, that
Use
crap
some
I got.
apple cider. Use some apple cider on your head instead of Ajax.
Apple
Well,
cider?
that's interesting.
You, I've never heard that.
Yeah, apple cider.
It's much better than Ajax. I'm gonna get him to do that.
Look what Kevin said about those dogs kissing on you. Kevin Thieneman, my old buddy from Humana.
Yeah, I don't believe you,
Yeah,
Kevin. I know
yeah.
those dogs.
Hey, Maya was eating her own poop a little while ago, so she got them
Why do you
back.
think I'm late?
She got them back. Don't worry about that. Oh my God! And hello to Britt popped in there a little bit ago. Wow, better than Ajax. Now, have you used Ajax, Brittany? I'm sorry, Jeannie, before you
Yes.
start shitting all
Use
over
apple
my
cider.
apple
Yeah,
cider.
use apple cider. It just cleans out all the pores in your head and unclogs everything.
Yeah,
And you mix a little bit with water and throw it in your head.
yeah.
Well, that's not bad. I'm gonna try that too.
Wow.
Cleans out your
There you
pores.
go.
Well, you never tried my Ajax theory.
I wonder
And
why.
well, look at my hair. My God, I'm sick.
And look at Maya's hair. Look at her hair.
Well, I try not to.
Thank
if
you.
I look at
I
her,
like her.
If I look at her hair, I have to. Oh, stop it! Get off my for crying out loud! Get off my woman!
So when's your boyfriend out of town again?
I knew it.
2022.
2022, Maya. You got to wait longer than I do.
Us hitting on her is making her relationship last longer.
I know. Yeah. It didn't. Yeah. 2029, Maya. How old will you be then? Good Lord. What time's your bank appointment, darling? I don't want to make you late. And Hillbilly agrees with me. Government cheese is the bomb, and you can't even get it anymore that I know of.
That's a shame.
I'd be down at the food stamp line today if I thought I could get me a case of government cheese. And the peanut butter was.
Does it taste like Velveeta? Does it taste
Oh,
like Velveeta?
good God, no.
It doesn't?
The closest thing I can give you, honey, is if you go to Kroger and buy Kroger Deluxe cheese. That is the closest thing to government cheese I found, but it's the best cheese I've ever had. I used to, when I was a kid, we used to get our government cheese. I'd run down to Kroger and make them slice, and they weren't supposed to do that. I said, no.
my God.
I said, my mom slices this shit with a butter knife, and it's fucking 4 inches thick. I said, I want some thinly sliced government cheese, and they'd go back there and they'd professionally slice my government cheese for me.
Well, that's very nice of them. That's why I like Kroger.
I was a young teenager, and
Kroger's a good place.
yeah, Kroger's a great place. I've done a lot of business with them.
Kenny Kroger is a walking distance from me, and there's one right on the corner.
Well, Jeannie, if you find a way to get it, because we're all in dire straits right now. We all should be getting government cheese, and if you find out I posted the cheese, if you can get hold of some of that government cheese, I'll come down to Nashville with your boyfriend, and eat some government cheese with you. You're gonna be Velveeta is fucking. You wipe your ass with Velveeta compared to government cheese. I'm telling you. Wahlburger has a burger with
Whataburger.
Really? Do they? Well, he talked.
We're gonna have to
no,
look into
Yum.
it. Whataburger is yum. You're
well,
right.
he says
we don't have
Wahlburger.
it
He
here.
might be talking about Donnie Wahlberg. He might
I
he might be talking about Donnie Wahlberg.
I sure hope it's Whataburger, which is the best burger in the U.S. I'm sorry, it is
boy.
just
Those are
that good.
good.
Yeah. And you being in Nashville, I'm surprised you're a Kroger fan and not a Publix fan. I gotta say, I love
Oh,
Publix.
I like Kroger. I'm
Yeah.
Kroger. I don't usually go Publix unless I need something special like toilet paper.
Well, Publix was huge in Florida. My grandmother always shopped at Publix, and of course she's from California as well. She commutes back and forth, and you probably go to
Let me tell
Safeway. You probably go to Safeway out there.
No, Ralph. It's
Heard
the
of
same
Ralph's.
thing. That's Kroger. It's the same
Well,
thing.
as a matter of fact, Safeway was our biggest competitor when I worked at Kroger from '79 to '84, and Tyson Two Paws, now known as Scooby 2.
Okay.
Scooby 2, and he loves to use his paws to screw with you. I'm going to try to be polite to you, Miss Hollywood, and let you get to your banking appointment. I know you said you needed to roll out about 12:45. Get a little money for me if you don't mind. And can I come down there and use your soap with you? What I mean?
Yes. And I just want to say thank you for having me on. Maya, it's nice to meet you.
Very
And
nice to
if
meet you too.
And if everybody can donate, that would be awesome.
Well, that would be awesome if Jeannie can donate.
Right.
Of course, Jeannie's going to
That's
donate.
right.
Jeannie's going to donate a little more when she gets out of the bank today. I don't know what she's
Yeah.
might
Let's
be.
cross our fingers. Let's cross our fingers.
Well, I'm rooting for you, darling. I hope you get whatever you need, and thank you so much for kicking
Yes,
off
who
the
is
show.
this?
You're kicking off
Thank-
the 12-month
you.
extravaganza. The 12 month. It's going to feel like 12 months.
Oh my God. Okay, if you
Totally.
could hang on for just a
Thank
second.
you,
All right.
Kenny, for
I
having
just
me.
Thank you,
walked into a
sweetie.
show,
I
and
said
they
good
were having
day.
a bit of a technical issue,
Bye-bye.
And I would like to
Bye-bye.
explain it to you, but I
Bye-bye.
wasn't here for it.